Hey, how are you doing? Sup, rat, said Raina. Okay, I'm tweeting it. See, the thing is, no one even cares about the tweets. Because you all just see this because of the notification, right? Or you just know that I'm there, so you go on the website. Or you're on Tumblr right now, and this video just appeared on your dashboard. Literally nobody cares about the tweet. And yet I feel this need to do like a unique tweet for every live show. And when I can't do that. I was sat here for 3 minutes trying to change the lyrics of the Winnie the Pooh theme tune to be relevant to our live show. What am I doing with my life? Emma Sevansang asked, why TF do you own that onesie? I don't actually know. I literally, there's so much random crap in mine and Phil's apartment that I literally have no idea why I own this, why it's... I just, like, that Totoro onesie needed to go in the wash. And then I was like, I'm not going to give up this lifestyle. So I'm going to wear a new one. And then I found this and I put it on and I was like, sweet Jesus, it's a Winnie the Pooh onesie. So here I am. This is my life. And there we go. How many onesies do you own in total? I've never bought a onesie. But for some reason, there's like 7 in the house. I don't know why. There's like a Totoro one, 2 dinosaurs one, a lion one, a Tigger one, a Pooh one, and like 5 other. I don't even know. It's just weird. Okay. Mia said, favourite song from Atrocity Exhibition, relatable. White Lions, maybe? Don't know. No, it's really no. So you loved Stranger Things. I did meme-tastic, Dan. We'll get to that later. I have to wear yellow for school. Help, said Twilight PML Strategia. Well, what can I say? Obviously, style icon here, telling you what to do. Jackie said, have you seen Moulin Rouge? Moulin Rouge was always one of my favourite movies ever. I owned it on VHS back when I was a child that didn't own many movies and there was no internet to watch whatever you wanted, whenever you wanted. And I just used to watch Moulin Rouge on tape all the time. Dan, we knew you were a furry, honey. Is that because honey? Honey? Oh, did you even intend that? I don't even... Okay, wow, this has gotten off to a bad start. Dan, I'm a Napster too, said Jezebel. Napster on the outside, on the inside, Pooh on the outside. There we go. Everyone's giving me some epic thumbing right now. How many thumbs do I have inside me? I mean, every single one of you is giving like 10. Wow, that's just... There's so many thumbs. I can't even... So what's happened since that? I saw you on Thursday. I should have cancelled this. You didn't need to see me. We don't need to catch up on anything. What's happened over the weekend? A lot's happened, to be fair. Quite a lot has happened. So, in the list of important things that have happened that you should care about, YouTube had their Stand Up to Cancer charity live stream. I'm pretty sure if you follow any British YouTubers, you saw a lot of this Stand Up to Cancer thing spamming your timelines. So I don't think I'll have to explain this to too many people. But yeah, that happened. So there is a charity called Stand Up to Cancer. It's a worldwide charity, but the British branch of it did a fundraising charity live stream. And that happened on Saturday? Yes, Saturday. And that was fun. They wanted me and Phil to go on it. Didn't know what to expect. Got on and had a chat. So that song that we released, very embarrassing. Shout out to all the people in... What's it called? Scandinavia. What is the definition of Scandinavia? I don't even know. It's just like a lazy word that people use to describe things. Scandinavia. Learning with Dan. What does Scandinavia mean? Hi Dan, I hope you're good. Hello Ariana, I am good. Not Holland, said somebody. Whoa! Scandinavia is a region in Northern Europe, which is Norway, Sweden, and Finland. Well, there we go. Thanks for buying the song, you guys. Either you love us lots, or you really don't care about Bruno Mars. It's one of the two. So shout out to you scans up there. Can you believe it's almost Halloween, said Cynthia. It is, isn't it? Well, I mean, it better be, because it's a certain week next week. It's Spooky Week. That's what's next week, because it's the week leading up to Halloween. It's Spooky Week on the gaming channel. I've seen a lot of people, like, actually, mainly in comments on the gaming channel, because you're all just like, so some people are like, I subscribed yesterday, what are you talking about? Spooky Week is basically, because it's Halloween, me and Phil just play horror games in the days leading up to it. Sometimes Spooky Week has involved a video on Dan Is Not on Fire, or a video on Amazing Phil. I don't know what the plan is for that yet, but look forward to many Halloween-themed videos. Yeah! So that's coming. You'll have had one, probably, before the next live show that I do. Dan, are you egg? Said Gianna. I'm horrified by that. I don't know what that means. Probably means something disturbing. Don't want to think about it. Woo! I love your hat. My hat, yeah. Great hat that I'm wearing right now. Just one of my better hats that I own. Totally. Are you AO? Candice Puff. Wow, you guys are loving this so much you can't even type. That's a big compliment. Thank you. I'm watching this in clay class. Firstly, you're watching this in class. Secondly, clay class. I wish I had clay class. Is that just like moulding thing? Do your hands get covered in like paste though? That sounds kind of gross. Don't know how to think about that. You still have the Tonberry, still have all the plushies on a giant wardrobe over there, gathering so much dust. Honestly, I don't know if you guys have done this, but you put stuff on top of your wardrobe in your bedroom, and you don't like think to dust up there because like no one looks on your wardrobe, but then you get something down off it and it's like, Argh! So had an epic dusting of the plushies the other day, which happens. The Merry Potato said, stand up to cancel live stream, Phil as fast as Sonic. Yes, so in this YouTuber charity live stream, one of the things they were doing is YouTuber in a child's car or whatever, where you had to race down a corridor in literally like a tiny Fisher-Price car, which was dangerous. And Phil ended up being the person that had to go do that. And that was a thing because it was very dangerous looking, and I was worried that Phil would die going down this corridor as fast as possible. But he did it quickly, and I was in a state of shock, as lots of people showed me. So that was fun. Hope you all enjoyed that. What games on Spooky Week? Said Alicia Quinn. Well, I don't want to spoil everything, but safe to say there's that game that always has the sequels. We may have played that. Enjoy it. Can you? You from? Said Ornob K. I from England. You from? From you. Tell please me that. Hi Dan. I'm in man, help me please. What is wrong with you? None of you can type today. Hi Artistic Freedoms, I hope you're having a lovely... And then Nicole is watching me in the bath. Nicole, if you drop me, I swear to God, that'll be the end of this whole thing. So, yeah. What are you on? What am I on? I'm high on life. I'm on a chair. That's what I'm doing. Dan, when are doing a new deal video? Seriously, I mean, I can't even... we're gonna do a new deal video this week, probably, before the spookiness happens, because you can't really fit Dill's honeymoon into a horror week, can you? So that'll be in the next couple of days. But before that, there's going to be the last, or maybe, of the Tatanov-related stuff going on our channels. So I can say this, because why not? It's going to be all next Tuesday by the time that you do this. But when we were filming the Tatanov show at the Dolby Theatre in Hollywood, there was a guy that had a 360 virtual reality camera. I don't know if you've watched any of these like 360 VR videos. So when we were going to the stage, like the actual moment before we went on stage to do the Tatanov movie that's filmed, we filmed ourselves backstage doing like the terrifying walk up to behind it. And it's kind of cool. So we've filmed that in 360 degrees VR, so you can get your phone and you can like spin it around and it's like you're in the room with me and Phil in a disturbing but consensual way. So it's like last year when we did the 3D audio thing, this is like the eye version. So if you want to be able to, with your own phone, look at my under chin and then down, just like see how long my legs are, and just other disturbing angles that I probably haven't thought of as we were making the video. Look forward to that, to going on the channel. And I know that a lot of people still haven't seen the movies for whatever reason, so we've decided, as a little bonus for the people who subscribe to Phil's channel, we're going to upload a particular funny part of the documentary movie to Phil's channel. So if any of you guys haven't seen that, then look forward to a funny, awful part of that that's going on Phil's channel. And then after that, don't worry, well, plenty of time to get back to regular Dennis Not on Fire and Amazing Phil videos for the rest of time ever. Just for now, we're still talking about the thing that's been our lives forever. Boop! You're my husband, I love you, said Lily BT. Gotta love those non-consensual weddings. Just keeps happening in the sleep. Totally. Who's in the box? The box. I guess that's what you're calling it now, because I keep saying it. Okay, sure. Anna is trash in number 5. At least you know who you are. Emma at number 4. Element Nova at number 3. Lillian Winkler at number 2. That's a good name. And then Wonderfully Rachel at number 1. Wow, wow, wee wow. There you are up there. I love your onesie so much. It's a particularly fluffy one. It's very fluffy. 360 no scope. I cannot confirm or deny whether there is any scoping in the virtual reality video. You're gonna have to just watch it and see. But have you been watching American Horror Story? So, are we gonna talk about that? Yeah, American Horror Story, new episodes. Okay, right, no, I'm sorry. Somebody just said, my Wi-Fi is so cringe in the chat. What is it with people using the word cringe for every... Back in my day, the word cringe used to mean something specific. It's like a physical reaction you have to something when it's embarrassing. But now, it seems like the youth of today just use the word cringe all the time. It's like, I've run out of toast, cringe. Forgot to do my homework, cringe. Wow. I won the lottery, cringe. It's like, what? No, shut up, Jesus Christ. Like, seriously, it's like, wow. You need a vocabulary to communicate, otherwise you're just going to confuse people, okay? Because it's like the word hipster. Nobody knows what it means. If you call somebody a hipster these days, now that it's been completely ruined, it's just been, you know, the hipster is just dead. That word, it'll never mean what it ever meant at one point. It just means nothing, because it means a million things to other people. You might as well, the word is just unusable. Let's not do that to the word cringe, because it's a beautiful word. Evan Peters, says everybody in the chat. Yep. So, you know, it's cool, the story is going somewhere. My theory, what he was the guy behind the camera that Phil suggested, and that turned out to be a flop. So, there we go. American Horror Story. Yup. How did it end? I don't remember, but I feel like the story didn't progress in any way. It was like, Evan Peters is there, but if we were all waiting for a big plot twist, who knows? Maybe that'll happen from now, and we just had to watch half a season before knowing what the real content is. Who knows? Dill should have a kid. Whoa, Selena, all in good time. Have you ever tired the VR? So surreal. Yeah, I have, Lexi. I tried that Google Cardboard thing, and I was like, Phil is incredibly motion sick, suffering, as you know. So he probably, if you tried to do VR, like, if Phil did, like, VR horror, he'd be like, oh, hey guys, I'm playing VR. So look forward to that on the gaming channel, never. Boop, 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 boop. How are you? Please notice me. Hi, Sarah G, 206025. Ozmerch when? On the shop, eventually. How does it feel to be inside a bear? Just wonderful, you know, it's where I've always wanted to end up in life, so I'm just so happy to finally be here. Oh yeah. Dan, I have my first marching band parade next Thursday. Would you wish me luck? Good luck. Don't trip, because somebody's going to be filming it, and you don't want to go viral because you tripped and got your head stuck in a tuba, which is probably what I would do if I was in a band parade. So good luck with that, and just don't get your head stuck in a tuba, which is just good advice for life generally, I think I can say. Dapgo when? Dapgo, yeah, that's happening. With all of this, everything that's going on, I forget that we have a photo book coming out in a couple of weeks. That's literally 2 weeks, the day after tomorrow. Catchy. Speaking of which, I know a lot of people have been asking about whether we're going to do any signings or whatever for Dapgo, and we said that we didn't really want to do signings because it's not really a book in the way that Tabanoff was, and it felt a bit boring and whatever, and wanted to do something. So, we're telling you tomorrow, so I can explain it now. What we're going to do is we're going to have 2 events, one in London, one in LA. Sorry, I mean, I'd love to come to your random town in the middle of Russia, but that's, the book publishers, they only care about certain places. And what we're going to do is a Q&A style event that they do for, like, movies and stuff. So you know that thing that we hosted for John Green? And I think some other YouTubers do, like, events about things. So we're basically going to host an evening with Dan and Phil Dapgo extravaganza in London and LA. Which is going to be cool, and the ticket is just a copy of the book, so everybody that goes to the event will get a signed copy of the book, because this is the thing that we're doing in lieu of signings. I think there'll probably be like 3,000 in total, and you don't pay for anything else, so I guess it's kind of like a luck thing, and then we're going to do a little event where we talk about it and show some stuff from inside it and do a Q&A and whatever. But do not fret, as I'm filming it and putting it on Dan Is Not on Fire. So if you can get to London and you're lucky tomorrow, or LA, when we release the tickets and you make it, good for you. You get a signed book and you get to go to the event. Otherwise, I am filming it, putting it on YouTube, and you can just get a pen and do your then write the word Dan as somebody's punching you while you're trying to write it. That's essentially how good my handwriting is, and you can stimulate that. So, yeah, we're going to be releasing that tomorrow, and that'll be the thing that we're doing instead of signings for Dapgo, which should be fun, because we're going to film it, and I'll put it on Dan Is Not on Fire. Probably, something could go horribly wrong, that's the plan. And that way, it's something that everybody gets to enjoy. We might also get questions from the internet, so no matter where you are in the world, we might source some questions for the chat from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. So combined with it being put up as a video on the internet and us getting questions from people on the internet, hopefully you'll all feel involved and it'll be fun. Yeah, get the City Living Pack for The Sims. We will. D-dubs. How was filming yesterday really early? Yeah, so yesterday, me and Phil filmed an exciting, mysterious thing that none of you will have guessed. Literally, it's such a mystery. Nobody has any idea what it is that me and Phil were filming yesterday. But we were, yep. And it was early, so I can't say anything about it at all yet. Other than, for the people that have guessed, we're doing something cool, might be in it more than other times. Again, have no idea what it's going to look like when they end up finishing it. But what's important is we had to wake up at like 5 a.m. to go film it. So, Christ on a bike, that was, and oh my god, we were filming until like 2 in the afternoon, and it involved exercise. We weren't told, and you will laugh when you see it, but, like, they did not tell me and Phil that they wanted us to turn up somewhere at 6 a.m. and do exercise for 5 hours, but that's basically what ended up happening. So there we go. Did you play Neopets as a kid, Cedric? I did briefly. I was addicted to lots of other things, so Neopets wasn't something I did spend my life doing, but it was a craze. There was like the 3-month period in my school, I think when I was like 12, when everybody was like, Neopets, man, it's the place to be. Do you even Neopet, bruh? So, that was that. I've just started my Pizza Hut waitress job. Any advice? Any advice? I mean, you know, smile, try to improve people's day by being nice, and it might make you feel happier that you're spreading happiness. You're probably going to interact with some customers that are massive twats, but that's just something to moan about when you meet your friends, so it's all good. Do you get tips? If so, that's really great. I wish any job that I did had tips, instead of just earning like £3 an hour. How was Adelaide, said Rosie T. Adelaide was fun, or Radelaide, as all the English people kept calling it, and all the Australian people were like, cringe. There we go. Yep. Say hi to Cynthia, Brianda, and Alex. What up? CBA is what your initials stand for. You should start a girl group. Yeah. Speaking of girl groups, Phil's keeping me watching The X Factor. What is up with Sharon Osbourne? Honestly, she forgot Sarah's name. Cringe. There we go. I find cringe a very lazy reaction. I think that's why I don't like it. It's like, I can't be bothered to articulate how I feel or to interact with people. It's very dismissive. I think it's quite a rude word. But it isn't a really amazing word. Anyway, Dylan and Tabitha should have a baby. Whoa, stop pressuring them. Wow, you guys, you need to calm down. The songbird from abroad. What's her name? Dan, can we be friends? Said Dannibal Lester. Well, you know how I always joke about one of you being a cannibal and I might not know it. I think you're pretty high up the list with that branding. I'm just going to put that out there. Hi, that's all. Hey, Lillian. What up? Where did you get that Winnie the Pooh onesie? I don't know. I feel like one of you might have given it to me. I have no idea. Rolling the Sky has ruined my life, said Sunnydale fan. Yeah, I know, right? Have you found yourself, like, just, like, not knowing what life is? I'm, like, quite good. Not that I have much time to just sit playing it. It's a good morning game when I'm sat in bed, like, don't talk to me. But I've got 100% all the gems on 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now I'm stuck on 6, which repulsively seems to be an electro swing themed world. Wasn't expecting that. Anyway, there we go. Sorry if any of you downloaded that and it ruined your life. Talk about Stranger Things! Yeah, mentioned this last week. Me and Phil finally watched all of Stranger Things, and it's probably my favourite TV show that's happened this year. It's just so good, isn't it? Yeah, like I said last week, if any of you are afraid to watch Stranger Things because you've heard it's scary, not scary, don't worry, just cool, you'll love it. You need to watch it whilst it's still the thing that everybody in the entire world is still talking about, which I think it will be probably forever. But it's so good, isn't it? I went on YouTube and had like a binge of watching all of the the chat shows that the kids went on, because all the young actors are like so funny. What is Stranger Things about? Stranger Things is about some kids in the 80s, and one of these kids and their group of friends goes missing mysteriously, and then all of a sudden a girl appears with psychic powers, and the townspeople, the cop, the mum, and the kids, they all try to solve the mystery of where their friend disappeared to as a creepy monster stalks people and a psychic girl is being mysterious. And you should watch it because you'll like it. I'm being the Wall from Stranger Things. That is a great... What, so you're going to be like all like, whoa! That is a good idea. You and your original ideas. Just stop it. Give me motivation to do homework, please. If you don't do it, then you'll be shouted at by a teacher. And the only thing worse than homework is social interaction. Maybe that'll work. Woo! Say hi to the Tatanov Tears group chat. Aw, thank you, Jen. Hey guys, how you doing? Still crying? Good. What's your favourite soccer team? Said Lauren. Lauren. No. No, no, no. Whoa! Something's happened upstairs. Merrywell is now number one, who seems to have bare ears in the thing. Hi. Well, that's creepy. Should I just do the whole live show like this? Hey, guys. What's up? I'm the new Dan, and I'm gonna do the whole live show like this from now. I like that you got like a creepy bit of my eye, like... There we go. Hillary or Trump, said somebody. Really? Not Trump. Politics, man. It's controversial. It's just, you know, it's what I live for these days. American presidential election. It's just the most dramatic thing ever. I honestly feel like the world would be a much better place if Al Gore won the 2000 election already. And we're at another tipping point where I honestly think that society is going to creep slightly towards the utopia that kind of people think scientifically and societally will inevitably happen because we keep improving things. Or we're just going to descend into destruction and worldwide suffering as slowly everything around the world collapses. So it's quite interesting to follow what's going to happen. I listened to Rachmaninoff in class, thanks. Good rec, Cynthia. Good for you. Good for you. Quite relaxing, or it depends what song. It can be quite, like, terrifying, actually. Ugh. My grades spell out dab. Well, you might have got the D when you didn't want it, but at least you can spell out a meme, which is... I mean, again, what's important here? To be honest, speaking of the charity stuff, did you guys notice... You remember the video that I filmed with Tom Scar, the sketch called Rejects, where Dan had all of the clones. Shout out to Span. Rest in peace forever. Well, Tom is auctioning, or rather I should say raffling, a signed version of the script that me, Tom, and Phil, and a bunch of other people all signed. And you can enter the raffle to win that. And I retweeted that. So if you want to donate some money to cancer research and maybe get this signed script, then check it out. I think it's still going for a couple of weeks, so it hasn't run out yet, which I was worried it had. Boom! You know, speaking of money, that you know, I really love YouTube because you kind of, everyone's giving away their art for free. I mean, we're not really, because it's supported by advertising. And a lot of people, especially as you get older and more cynical, think that advertising, philosophically, is really evil. And that it is much, much better to just pay for something than it is to have it for free with adverts. But who cares about that? You know what I mean? So it's kind of cool that YouTube is just this free thing where everyone can watch it and whatever. And all the things like merch and all these things, you know, they're not... They're additional, should I say? It's not the content. You don't need to get it. It's just a nice thing for the people that have money that can get it. Because when I was a teenager, my family didn't have any money. I had no merchandise. I never went to concerts. So I know what it's like. So I'm saying, if you want to spend money on anything, you should spend it on the charity Stand Up to Cancer stuff. So if you want a poster, you should get that. If you've just got like £1, then get the charity song, because that's what's important. But I do appreciate, you know, only get things if you want. Don't feel like you ever have to, you know, because I appreciate it. I've been there. You're literally my inspiration. Wow. With an E. Either you're complimenting me and I'm inspirational, or I'm making you sweat. Dan is the person that makes me sweat. What would that mean? In what way? I just blink at you and you do exercise. Can someone do that to me? Yuri on Ice. Okay. So, I spoke last week about this anime about ice skating that may or may not be homoerotic. And I wouldn't know how it would go, because I was, like, interested in the first episode. I thought it would be, like, mature and dramatic, and then I was worried it would be a bit too fan-servicey. Well, the second episode happened. It was still good. It was still funny. I'm still enjoying it. I am going to say it seems to be a little bit more of a fan-servicey comedy than a drama. And I do like my drama animes. I do like my erased and my Your Line Aprils and such. Just a tip of the poo hat there. Yes, I'm talking about Yuri on Ice. Jelly Suji in the chat. But I'm still going to keep watching it. Again, they had like a weird last 5 seconds that was like, fan service! And I'm like, you don't need to. But whatever. Yeah, can I leave or will you say nothing important? Have I said anything important so far, Moimol T? Based on your opinion of that, that is your answer. Woo! Dan, what should I paint? Yourself. Do a beautiful self-portrait that shows that you love yourself and you appreciate your own natural beauty like Frida Kahlo. 7 years of Hello Internet. Yeah, it was my 7-year YouTube-versary the other day, wasn't it? Woo! Hello. Pokemon Go Plus, literally on the floor, under the desk. Wow! A great purchase, surely. Just stay over there. Yeah, that's cool. Pretty well timed with the Tatanov stuff that was happening. When is the Dill? Dill will be this week. When is the Undertale? Undertale will be after Spooky Week because we want to just do it all in a block. Should we upload one a night or should we all upload them at the same time in a Netflix way? Because if we do it day, people can like talk about it and it's not too much content and they're like, don't overwhelm me with how long videos and it could be cool. Everyone is literally saying one a night. Okay. There's a few people saying the same time. Same time's cool, because then you can kind of binge watch them like a Netflix. Literally everyone's saying one a night. Okay. Oh my god, am I going to have to tweet about Undertale? Everyone's going to unfollow me. Netflix style. Maybe we'll do a poll. Who knows? Or maybe I'll just ask Phil and he'll have a strong opinion. Could go either way. I gave my password to my friend to watch the movie. That is trust, Lexi. Go you. Thanks for making me smile every day. Even the days where I'm not doing anything. My god, those sweet memes. Thanks. And now, oh my god, what is happening up there? It's savage. Number 5 is Jaber26. Then Nick De Giacomo, that's a good name. Then Mary Well. Then Mike Joshua. Then Too Passionist. What up there? What up there? That doesn't work. Love you for your soul, not your brown hair, said Jezebel. Thank you, Jezebel. I really appreciate that truly. I hope that you cherish your soul and that one day somebody appreciates you for who you've worked so hard to cultivate on the inside. I can't believe you invented Pooh Bear. I know. I'm literally A.A. Milne. Like, I can't believe I didn't even know that until this moment. It's just crazy, to be honest. So, I've been recommending you stuff. And now I'm going to hit you with another recommendation. Did I talk to you, once upon a time, about a show called Fargo, as in F-A-R-G-O, Fargo? Let me tell you about this show. So, if you like mature adult dramas, or you're somebody that's into filmmaking, if you're somebody that considers yourself me, an intellectual, a connoisseur of the interesting things that should be appreciated, Fargo is a very good TV show, done in the style of a pair of famous filmmaker-directors called the Coen brothers. And what it's about is it is a dark comedy drama, which means it's a very violent, quite dramatic, but kind of twistedly funny and very weird TV show about a bunch of murders that happen in a town in the middle of nowhere in Wisconsin, a snowy place in America. So it's kind of what would happen. The idea of the show is everyday people in a local, rural area getting caught up in a crazy organised crime situation where loads of people die. And in season 1, the lead character is played by Martin Freeman, none other than Mr. Watson, aka Bilbo Baggins. So if you're Sherlock trash, you've probably seen GIFs of this show, because Martin Freeman does a sex scene in it. Probably horrible GIFs where they've edited Benedict Cumberbatch onto the face. I literally don't even know. And the show is amazing. It's like truly incredible. It's like a 10 out of 10. It's so good. And you'd love it. So if you like Martin Freeman, if you like Sherlock, if you like The Hobbit, I recommend you give it a try. It's just really funny. And we just watched the second season of it. Me and Phil finished it, and it was incredible. Kirsten Dunst is in it. It's so good. The guy from The Conjuring's in it. So if you need a new TV show recommendation, some of you might not like it, some of you might really love it though. Fargo. Yep. Do relate to the character of Peggy. Say something in Cantonese. You expect me to know Cantonese. Suggest me some Cantonese. You can't just say something in it. What do you mean GIF? It's GIF. It's not. It's not. It's pronounced GIF. Litro. Okay? It is. Do you know what GIF stands for? It stands for Graphics Interchange Format. Okay? Graphics Interchange Format. G-I-F. It's not graphics. Graphics. I love the graphics on my video game console. It's graphics. It's pronounced GIF. And if you disagree with me, I will come through the screen like the girl in the ring, and I will break your legs. That's how it is. Have you played spooky anime games? No, I haven't. What does that mean? Some, like, terrible erotic simulator thing that would probably be illegal if you downloaded it in America. Outlast. Get wrecked, mate. Interesting. Do you like Outlast? I hear there's a sequel demo. FNAF sister location. Interesting idea, bloody Twitter. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Grudge girl on, indeed. Get Shreked in the chat. I saw that. Dan, will you ever get back into K-pop? I dip in and out of K-pop. I feel like K-pop felt like something in a hipstery way, like quite new and cool for Western people to get into in like 2013. And now it's like, K-pop? What is post-Psy K-pop? I can't even keep up. What bands are cool anymore? What groups are losers? I honestly can't even keep up with it. You tell me, what K-pop should I listen to? Dan, I meant math, OMG, that would make a lot more sense. Artistic fandoms, I saw that. Get shrieked, said somebody in the chat. Wow, BTS, says everybody. BTS! Okay, is this going to be Dan's tab of the day? BTS MV. There we go. Dan has Googled BTS MV. What's your favourite BTS song? Save Me, Fire, Run, Young Forever, Danger, Boy in Love. That one sounds fun. Notice me, Senpai, love from Switzerland. Switzerland! I've been to Switzerland. Very scenic. Enjoyed it. Blood, Sweat and Tears. Fire. Yas. Do they have a song called Yas? That's weird. Fire. Dope. Save Me. War of Hormones. Non-K-pop is gross, said Grace. Wow! Grace coming at you. Grace does not care if half the people in the chat are K-pop stans right now. Grace will find you, she'll fight you, and Grace will break your legs. Hi, I'm sick, I can't breathe. How are you? I'm good, I'm warm, kinda hungry, but otherwise swaggy. How are you, Cynthia? Get well soon. Someone said, how do I get Tatanov if I'm in the UK? You just go to the video on my channel and you just buy it like a movie. I'm in school hiding in the back watching, said Dee was here. Who needs learning? Forget that boring crap. Woo! I've got so many K-pop videos tabbed right now. That's gonna look weird. Speaking of TV shows that I hate, that Phil makes me watch, The Apprentice came back. I hate The Apprentice. I love it. It's just awful. Phil loves it. It's such trash. Oh my god. I hate The Apprentice. The reason I hate The Apprentice, or say I do, when maybe I secretly love it, is because everyone that's on it is like mostly a massive twat. So the whole concept of The Apprentice, it's like it's just a giant advert for capitalism, and it makes me so upset, like honestly. The whole point of it is like people joking about, oh yeah, it's business, I wanna be a huge businessman, I wanna make loads of money, whatever. And I understand that the whole reality TV aspect of it is half the people that they get on the TV show are like massive dickheads. And that's the whole point, because the whole point of The Apprentice is that people are really stupid and they look stupid and they fail, and Lord Sugar's like, you're an idiot, fired, and that's like the whole point of the show. But to listen to all of these quotes from people that are like, I'm a man and I rule the world, I just want to be the best, I just want to have all my money, and then that way, when I've got the most money, I'm just going to be really cool. And all these women that are like, I step on the heels of anyone I walk across. One day I'm going to be so powerful, I'm going to rule the world. And I'm like, this is horrifying. You know what I mean? Like, I'm watching this, and I'm like morally horrified by what I'm hearing right now. Like, this is awful. This is terrible. This show is putting these people on it who are saying that, like, just these awful things, and it's just so, like, obviously the whole point is to make them look stupid, but past them looking stupid, the whole show is just a giant celebration of capitalism, you know what I mean? It's like, what is winning? What is victory? It's whoever makes the most money. It's not, hey, do a funny task where you've got to advertise some jeans, and the person with the most ethical jean manufacturing that makes comfy jeans that people like and are affordable and look cool, and the people that work at the offices are allowed to bring dogs into the office and they have enough time, you win. It's like, no! The team with the most money win! And I know it's just a reality TV show, but I can't help sat there being morally horrified. You know, it's just who I am. Just ruins the world for myself, you know. I mean, because at the end of the day, let's just not critically think, and then you get to enjoy the silly TV show. Okay. Watching Hello Internet. Cringe, said Lexi. I'll accept that. I'll accept that right now. Say hi to Imani, said Imani. See, I said Im, and it's Eam. Close. Do you ever talk about your Tumblr? My Tumblr, yep, did some reblogging the other day. One of my New Year's resolutions is to fix my Tumblr theme, which is just horrifying, isn't it? It's just complete trash. It's just absolutely monstrous. Yeah, reblogged some things. Surprisingly aesthetic. What can I say? Just what I saw on my dashboard that day was less shitposting memes and more beautiful architecture. So, you know, gotta roll with the dash. That's what they say. Do another Tumblr tag. Yeah, I mean, Phil might one day. The thing is with Tumblr tag is that other than Internet Support Group and some reacty things, I'm not that keen on doing loads of videos that are the same videos, like, again and again, and I know there's nothing wrong with that, but, you know, I'm just a guy that's got a problem. I feel like the Dan and Phil versus Tumblr video was, like, so great and iconic and was good that it kind of, like, did the whole Tumblr tag thing. And I could do it again, but I feel like I did what I tend to do on Dennis and on Fire, which is to make things so all-encompassing that I kind of make it so that I can't do it ever again. So Phil might, you know, and also, like, what is Tumblr tag these days? You know what I mean? It seemed like a fresh idea in 2013. Oh, it's a creepy piece of fan art. Oh, look at this scary GIF with a tongue. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's a bit weird. Roast me, said Alejandro with a pumpkin. Alejandro, what are you, a terrible Lady Gaga song with the letter spelt wrong? Are you and Phil in YouTube Rewind? What's that? Dunno. 12 a.m. comes before 11 a.m. Bye. Yeah, that's weird. I think that's wrong how they do clocks. Like, midday should be 12 a.m. Midnight should be 12 p.m. Because you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. And then it's 1. And, like, honestly, I don't even... It just doesn't make any sense, doesn't it? I mean, humanity over time, we've managed to make a bunch of things make sense. But 12 a.m. and p.m. makes no sense. Like, honestly, just like, who did that? Let's find them and let's break their legs. Time is just a concept. Yeah, it is. But, I mean, lots of things are concepts. So is morality. And language. And purpose. Take away concepts, and we're just biological beings that want to eat and have sex and kill things that threaten the things that we want to eat and have sex with. So you can reject your concepts and get all uppity about that, or you can accept that concepts are fun. I'm just putting that out there. Where did you get that onesie? I literally don't know, Bonbon. You know, Mandela effect. When did Dan have a Winnie the Pooh onesie? I could have sworn it was a Totoro onesie last week. Just putting that out there. Is the Mandela effect real? No, it's not. Cynical Dan coming right in there with the nope. Okay, I drew you in art class. What was it? Just a sphere. Can you say hi to me, thanks? Hey, Sam, Cuddly Howl. Whoa! Okay, some shit's been going down up there. Nick is 5, Mike's number 4, Murray Wells 3, Dick Leoz Turk is number 2, and then 2 Passionist is number 1. What up? What up? Do. What else have you been watching? I mean, that's it. Westworld, Fargo, American Horror Story. When's The Walking Dead back? That's going to be the next thing that everybody talks about. Because never forgive them for what they did in the last episode. You cannot do that to an audience. I swear to God. Watch Korra. I will. I'm having a bit of an emotional break. You can't just dive right in. Look at me just being a weirdo. Like, what is wrong with me? What kind of bender would you be? Asking the real questions right there. I mean... What? Okay, earth, water, air, or fire? I feel like... maybe water, maybe not. You know, I like that they're quite chill. I don't think earth. Didn't like the Earth Kingdom. And, you know, it's just not me. You know, there's elements of water I like. There's elements of fire I like, but then also it's just a bit, you know, it's not very chill. I think I'm air, you know what I mean? I'd be an air nomad. I would right now go live in an air temple. It seemed pretty chill. Flying around on a little kite thing. Bison. Got it all going down over there. Just seems chill. But the branding. I'm not on fire. Well, there we go. Air and fire are not opposites. Or were they? I don't even know. Whatevs. Killer clowns. And... wow, I bet so many killer clown costumes are going to go on sale this year because, like, even though Walmart wouldn't want to, like, promote the killer clowns, like, obviously, because that's, like, a bad thing. Just the fact that killer clowns has been such a thing in the news means that all the Halloween shops that sell costumes are going to stock mad clown outfits because it's just going to be slightly trendier. Even if people won't want to, like, buy them in the intent of pranking people by being a creepy clown, it's just been great promotion. I'd hazard that there's a company that makes clown costumes, and they made the killer clown costume just so it was trendy in time for Halloween. Dun dun dun! I mean, that didn't happen, but who knows? Write a drama about that one. Whoop whoop! Everyone hates me, says Maz. I don't hate you, Maz. I love you unless you're a cannibal. Give me a Halloween costume idea. A friendly clown. A peaceful clown. A monk clown. Why do you hate cannibals? Look, I'm not here to shame anybody, but you know, there's very few cases where there's consent in cannibalism, and I feel like that's something important that we can't forget from. How is it 55? What happened? Wow, guys, we've been going on. Watch the anime 91 Days. Should I? Dan's opening a tab. There we go. Boom. Dan, do you... oh my god, this chat is so fast. Do you respect non-binary people's pronouns? Yeah, I mean, I think that people... I mean, gender is a construct. Oh, back with the constructs. Sex is biological. Gender doesn't mean anything. What is gender? Like, honestly, call yourself a freaking banana. I don't care. Just be comfortable with who you are. Humans and their constructs. You know, we did so well with time. Time was a great one, right? Like, whoever did time, that was a winning. Gender, not so much. We've ended up with a lot of problems with that. You know, time, you know, we know when we're late. We know when something that we're dreading is coming up. You know, like homework deadline. We've got a vague concept of when we might eventually die. You know, there are some downsides to the construct of time. But I think overall, it's a pretty good concept. Boop, 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 boop. You hockey puck in Austral de Herbergerberg. Indeed, Dapper Lester. Have a nice day. Age is pointless, said Abby Franta. Well, you know... yeah, I mean... you know... you die when you're really old, that's... That's how age works. There we go. You should do sociology. Yeah, I would have. I'd love to do sociology. You know, if I had spare time, I would just like enroll in night classes online to learn more about sociology. If I could go back in time and do anything at university, I'd go do PPE, because that's interesting. Give a TED talk. Really? Maybe one in 50. Human existence is pointless in all. Yes, Satan Sam, but when everything is pointless, that means that everything is equally meaningful. Therefore, if you decide that the meaning of life is this strip of recording tape from a limited edition Radiohead vinyl, then it can be. Alright. I just got here, well, I don't know what to tell you, Bianca. I'm literally leaving in like 1 minute. And it's because of you. I'm just repulsed by you. I can't believe that you came, and I need to just get out of here as soon as possible. I'm taking the SAT tomorrow, help. Good luck to all people examining. Christ. I watched a good anime movie that's not really an anime style, it's just a Japanese animation, but is really unique and cool, called Tekken Concrete, that I recommend. So yeah, make Phil dress as Piglet. Wow. The strange erotic AU that I don't want to read about on Tumblr later. Gaming video, yep! We're gonna do a deal. So, in case people have just joined, because I did speak about this at the start, we're gonna do a deal video, probably this week. The last couple Tatanoff related videos on the channel, maybe, depending on December or something, including a 360 cool video that you can like spin around on your phone, and a thing that's funny from Phil's documentary. That's going up tomorrow on Wednesday, and also our photo book, Dan and Phil Go Outside, is coming out 2 weeks the day after tomorrow. And tomorrow, for people in LA and London, you could come to that Q&A thing. But don't worry, as we're going to involve people from the internet, and the video is going there. So really, it's just seeing us in real life, which is incredibly overrated and disappointing. Because, you know, what can I say? We're just two toads, two giant rats. And you'll be like, oh no, I just didn't think they'd be such giant rats. And then you realise the truth. Just two gigantic rats sat on a stage. So, yeah. I mean, I saw you last Thursday, so the time until our next one is going to feel like a month without seeing each other. Honestly. What's your kink, said somebody. It's just, you know, a universe that loves and respects each other. You can't shame me for that one. I hope that you all have a cool week. Enjoy the videos. And is it the Teen Awards this Sunday? Are we going to that? Have we won an award or not? Or are we just... I don't even... So look forward to that. And we'll see you next week where things are going to start to get spooky. Oh yeah. So until then, sit and write an essay on, you know, concepts and constructs that may or may not be tangible, but created by humankind and are useful, and write the pros and cons of each so you know whether or not you need to worry about them. Good luck, bye!